Maine has an archery season and an expanded archery season, and during those, hunters with rifles are not allowed to take part.
Now there's a bill in the legislature which would allow people to hunt with crossbows during that season. Bill Green is here now with a story that is actually a little more involved than you might think.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting story about how our system works. There's little question that crossbows are a more satisfactory weapon and that they would bring more people to the declining sport of hunting. However, people oppose crossbows because they think it could make bow hunters too successful. Although they've been around since the Sheriff of Nottingham, crossbows are an increasingly popular weapon. In 25 states, a crossbow can be used in archery season.
Ethically, I think if we're doing as much as we can to harvest an animal as clean and quickly as possible, if this allows someone to make a better, cleaner, safer shot than them kind of struggling with a traditional bow, then I think it's definitely a no-brainer.
Adam Kopp, who sells crossbows, gave me a lesson, and there's absolutely no question. It's more powerful and more accurate than, say, my compound bow. The second shot I fired was a bullseye.
You've got two hands holding the bow up instead of one. You've got a magnified scope. You've got an adjustment knob that tells you, or that you can tell the bow where to shoot at what distance.
And you release it with a trigger like a gun.
Yeah, it's got a safety. It won't let you shoot unless the arrow's all the way back.
Gary Hilliard supports the legislation because it would put more hunters in the field by making things easier.
If this increases hunter recruitment, which is a great thing, you know, we're suffering. Our hunter numbers are going down on license sales. It's hurting the department's finances.
However, a number of sporting groups oppose the legislation. Their concern is too much success in the bow season would hurt the rifle season, which is the big contributor to the Maine economy.
There's no judgment about the weapon here. It's rather this has potential to impact, in our case, specifically our members that offer fall deer hunts. And it's less of a concern where you live in southern Maine than it is in the far northern zones where there really are very few deer.
Crossbows are an effective hunting weapon, but the powers that be prefer the status quo, concerned that more success among hunters would actually hurt Maine's hunting economy. Now, the Inland Fisheries and Wildlife Committee has voted ought not to pass 7-4. It will go before the full legislature for a final vote. And that usually means it won't pass.
Generally speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.